One NBA player dropped $5 million for the wildest night of his life. Another spent $20 million just to feel safe flying. And one baller, he bought an entire condo just for his shoes. This is the world of NBA players, where the money is massive and the purchases are downright insane. Let's dive into the most ridiculously expensive things NBA stars have ever owned. Starting with Jimmy Butler's underwater dream. Jimmy Butler has been racking up millions on and off the court. So when it was time to treat himself, he didn't just splurge. He created the ultimate fish flex. Jimmy dropped over $40,000 on a 10-foot tall custom boombox aquarium filled with 600 gallons of water, complete with over 50 colorful fish and built-in speakers. Yes, you heard that right. His fish are literally bumping music underwater. "My fish gonna be bumping in here," Jimmy said proudly. And honestly, this man turned an aquarium into an art piece. But believe it or not, this is the cheapest item on the list. Let's level up to something way more digital and way more expensive. Steph Curry didn't just make history with his jump shot, he made waves in the metaverse. When NFTs started blowing up, Steph jumped in and copped one of the most expensive digital monkeys money could buy, a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT worth a whopping $180,000. Not only did he make it his profile pic, but he flexed on social media by joining the exclusive BAYC group chat, rubbing virtual shoulders with tech moguls and crypto kings. Now yeah, it may look like a random cartoon monkey, but in the NFT world, that's digital royalty. Just look at Steph's face, fans joked. That's the smile of a man who just bought a monkey that costs more than most people's houses. Not all luxury purchases come from joy, some come from pain, and Paul George's might be the most emotional on this list. Back in 2014, while scrimmaging with Team USA, Paul suffered one of the most horrific injuries in NBA history. His leg snapped on live TV. He was rushed into emergency surgery and told he'd need a full year of recovery. But while recovering, he got a visit from someone unexpected, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd gave him words of encouragement and possibly a few tips on how to spend that NBA money. Soon after, Paul posted a photo of his newest purchase, a custom $265,000 Ferrari Spider, fully redesigned to fit his 6 feet 8 inches frame, even though he couldn't drive it yet. "I couldn't even walk, but I just wanted to feel alive," Paul later said. Pain turned into passion, and that Ferrari, it became therapy. While some players buy gifts for themselves, John Wall went full Santa Claus. After signing a $207 million contract, Wall decided to give his teammates something unforgettable. He bought custom gold Rolexes, completely flooded in diamonds, for every single teammate on the Washington Wizards. When the players opened their gifts, they went wild, celebrating like they had just won the finals. "It's a Rolex," one shouted in disbelief. "Nah, it's the Rolex," Wall grinned. Each watch cost between $40,000 to $70,000, making the total price tag around $750,000. The Wizards might not have many banners, but thanks to Wall, they all have championship-level wristwear. No one, literally no one, in the NBA is as obsessed with sneakers as PJ Tucker. This man drops thousands like it's pocket change. He once walked into a store and casually spent $16,944.57 on shoes in one trip, but that's just scratching the surface. In 2017 alone, PJ admitted to spending over $200,000 on sneakers, including a pair of Nike Air Mags, the Back to the Future shoes, for $36,000. But his wildest flex, during the 2021 NBA Finals, PJ rocked diamond-encrusted Jordan 1s worth $250,000. Giannis couldn't believe it. "These are real diamonds, bro. $250,000. Giannis said during the post-game interview, barely talking about the championship they just won. PJ owns over 5,000 pairs of sneakers, and since his mansion couldn't handle the heat, he bought his shoes their own place. Yep. PJ Tucker bought a separate condo just to house his kicks. Total value of the collection, $1.5 million. Back when Ben Simmons still played basketball and actually played for the Sixers, he thought he'd stay in Philly forever. So instead of buying a traditional house, Ben went next level and copped a $3 million condo at the Ritz-Carlton. The unit came with 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, floor-to-ceiling skyline views, a fitness center indoor pool, 24/7 room service, and even a private chauffeur. For Ben, it wasn't just a home. It was a 5-star lifestyle, and while his game may have slowed, his spending stayed elite. Turning 32 might not be a big deal for most, but for Dwyane Wade, it meant going all out.
Pat Riley said that you are the greatest to ever put on a Miami Heat jersey.
Well, he's right.
Definitely one of the best two guards to ever play the game.
I don't think people understand how bad of a motherfucker D Wade was.
Bro, he was a perfect player. His Euro was crazy.
I was a victim of one of them trash Euro.
And the impact that he has on winning, this was different.
To celebrate in style, Wade spent over $5 million on a 130-foot luxury yacht, fully customized for a one-night party. The yacht even had a shoe-themed room, a cake shaped like a sneaker fireworks show, a full team of people to roll joints all night long, and an appearance from LeBron James, who gave a heartfelt toast. "I love you, bro. You already know you can get anything from me." The yacht, named the Way of Wade, that became one of the most legendary NBA birthday parties of all time. 8. Tracy McGrady's $19 million fear-fighting jet. This next story is less about showing off and more about survival. After the tragedies of September 11th, NBA legend Tracy McGrady developed an intense fear of flying. But as a player constantly traveling from city to city, he needed a solution. So he bought one, a $19 million private jet, the Dassault Falcon 2000, one of the most luxurious, safest corporate jets in existence. "It was the only way I could play and sleep peacefully," Tracy said. Ironically, the man terrified of being in the air ended up signing with the Houston Rockets. But that jet, it gave him the freedom to breathe again. We've saved the wildest for last. LeBron James doesn't just dominate the hardwood, he dominates the real estate game too. His home in Los Angeles is nothing short of a fortress. For $52 million, LeBron bought a mansion that looks like a Call of Duty map. The place has a panoramic infinity pool, a fire pit with skyline views, 6 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, a wine cellar, full-size gym spa walk-in, closets the size of apartments, a golf simulator, and even a man cave inside his private garage. This isn't a house, it's a billionaire lifestyle simulator. When LeBron flies in on his private jet or cruises in a $200,000 Lambo, he lands in a kingdom. This house, one friend said, is like a Hall of Fame induction, but in marble and glass. Bonus, the Apocalypse Bunker and the near-death purchase. As insane as these purchases are, some NBA legends took things even further. One spent $500,000 prepping for the zombie apocalypse, stockpiling weapons, food, and even buying land in a secret location. Another almost died buying an exotic car that went over 200 miles per hour and spun out during a private track test. Don't worry, he survived, but the car didn't. So what have we learned? When NBA players make millions, they don't just spend it, they launch it into realms the average person can't imagine. Whether it's for healing, flexing, gifting, or fear conquering, these purchases show us one thing: if you've got NBA money, the world is your shopping mall. If you liked this video, make sure to like, comment your favorite NBA purchase, and subscribe for more insane celebrity spending.